Hello everyone, welcome to this new video as promised. Yes, this is the Christmas special. For those who don't know what this video is about, I'll be answering a series of questions from fans and people in the community that they'll be asking me. First, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a happy Christmas with your loved ones. Now, let's start with the video.
Will the new game have all the things in Lovesick, but also have some new additions?
Something like that. This game will be a role-play game just like Lovesick, only much better and with more interesting features. It won't be exactly the same as Lovesick, since this new game is inspired by Noice Potato's mod.
The game will be having new features to make the roleplay more good or realistic, like adding bloodstains, or that.
Probably yes. For a while I was planning to add a multiplayer killing system to Lovesick, but due to this cancellation it couldn't come. But in this new game I'm creating, there is a possibility that this is in this new game.
When there is an administrator in the new game, will there be an emblem? And will it be possible to get a playable character for getting the emblem?
Maybe. I haven't selected who will be the administrators yet. And if there will be an emblem, maybe in the future.
What do you think of your Hispanic fans?
I have a very special connection with my Hispanic fans. Most of that community was the first to support me in my beginnings.
Creator, I really loved your game, but is there any way that you can make it less laggy? I always have my graphics on my lowest too.
I do my best to optimize my games, especially in this new game where optimization is becoming more important. If the problem continues, unfortunately there is no solution.
Will Lovesick be better in the future?
Lovesick has been cancelled, but this new game will be better than Lovesick.
When will Lovesick return?
No. Unfortunately, Lovesick will never return. It is something sad, but due to the controversies with the love letter, Lovesick will not return.
Kate Cat Dev, I would like to ask you a question. When will your new game be out? I can't wait.
There is still no exact date for the new game, but you should be starting to think about early 2025.
My question, horror game or roleplay game?
The game will mainly be a roleplay, but I will not hesitate to add a horror mode in the future.
Will the game have something similar to the Fun Girl?
I still don't think exactly, but maybe yes, but not in the same way as before.
Will there be custom mode in the RP version?
Yes, an improved custom mode is coming to this new game.
Can we have a single player roleplay?
I don't know if you're referring to a single-player mode. If so, there will be one, but not when the game is released, in a while.
Would there be a single-player mode in this version of the game? If so, would it have more features?
Yes, there will be a single-player mode, but as I mentioned before, not when the game is released. It will probably have more features. I don't think so yet.
Do you intend to change Yana's appearance in one-person mode? Will the rivals have their own eliminations, or just the normal ones, and will be their one-person mode?
Ayana's appearance has already changed, since this new game is from Noice's mod. I still don't think if the rivals will have their own eliminations. That depends on the development of the game.
Another question, do you like horror games?
It depends on the game, but generally yes.
When is 1980s mode coming out, and will there be a single player for it?
I don't want to confirm a 1980s mode yet, and there will be single player.
Are you going to make a new Yandere?
Yes, but not exactly the same. There will be some changes.
I don't know if this is personal, but what inspired you to create the game Lovesick? Merry Christmas!
Well, in February 2023, I was looking at Yandere Simulator games on Roblox, but there weren't many like there are now. So I said, why don't I make a roleplay Yandere Simulator game with their models, of course? I knew absolutely nothing about creating games at the beginning, but I learned over time and people taught me. You can check out my beginnings on my TikTok account at Lovesick Roblox.
What is the name of the game? Merry Christmas.
The name of the game is OSIL_.
Will there be a special outfit for New Year's for the characters?
Unfortunately, the game won't be out for New Year's, but maybe next year.
Do you ever struggle with coming up with ideas for updates?
Generally, no. I always have planned everything I will do in the future and what to add. The only time something similar happened to me was when I finished all the characters. I didn't know which ones to add, but in updates generally not.
Do you plan to make a story mode like the original Yan-chan?
Yes, it would be in single-player mode, although it would take me a while since it is somewhat complicated to develop.
Why it took so long to update?
Making updates is not easy at all. There will always be bugs to fix, and that usually takes time.
Will you make other games like Lovesick?
Yes, I am now developing a new game similar to Lovesick. There will be many surprises.
Why did they remove Lovesick? Or was it you? Or are you not allowed?
I already explained the main reason for removing Lovesick. Because of all the harassment of the love letter game by the creator, we were already fed up. So we decided to let Lovesick die so that it would stop. Unfortunately, she is still with the same drama currently.
Will the remake have all the locations from the real Yandere Simulator?
We have tried to replicate the real locations, but this game is more custom, so some locations may not be exact. Thanks to everyone who left their questions. They are very much appreciated, and thanks for the support. You are the best. Have a happy holiday with all your loved ones, and see you at the next sneak peek of